All right, folks, here we go. Simi Seal Leche, super easy fly to tie. Doesn't take too long. I'm using a TMC 200R in size 10. 020 lead wire and a 2.8 millimeter bead, I think. Something orange. Go ahead and do like 10, 15 wraps. I like to seat it up underneath the bead and just sort of try and get that lead wire to lay flat on there. Go ahead and get your thread started. I'm using UTC 140 in black. You can use red, brown, whatever you'd like. We are going to tie this fly in a color called Black Magic. So what I'm doing here is just creating a little thread dam behind the lead wire. Took that one from Lance Egan. And that just sort of helps that lead wire to not slide back or slide around when you're wrapping over top of it. So once you get that fully covered, you're going to bring that back. Again, we're going to tie this leech in color Black Magic. And I'm actually going to take a hint of some black and purple and add it in there as well. But this is our Black Magic. For the tail, what we want to do is sort of pull the fibers apart in your fingers. What I like to do is kind of twist them and pull it apart from the ends. That'll get all of the fibers to lay pretty much the same way. And then we're going to tie those in right in the middle. Tie them in right in the middle, get a few wraps, and then we're going to take that front, just pull it back, and then get those trapped to face backwards, and that'll create a nice tail for our Simi Seal leech. These things are pretty down and dirty, kind of the rougher they look, the better. So we're going to get that tail going. We're going to add a few pieces of crystal flash. You can add red, black, whatever you'd like. I'm going to add some black here. And I only use 2 pieces of crystal flash. I don't really like to add too much. So I add 2 to my side. Okay, I'll add them right in the middle is where I'll tie it in. And then wrap forward a few, and then we're just going to wrap the other side over and back. Get those trapped. Cut them about the same length as that tail. Then we're going to add a dubbing loop. Okay. I don't know, 5 inches. Doesn't need to be too crazy. Once you get your dubbing loop made, you're going to wrap up to the bead. Throw a half hitch in there. And I'm going to use my bobbin cradle here with my rotary vise. Makes this nice and easy. Super quick. Now for the dubbing loop, what I like to do is grab a big clump, and I like to hold it with my right hand. Sorry, my left hand. As I hold the dubbing loop open with my spinning tool, I'm going to grab little pinches with my right and put them into the dubbing loop. Now I hold the dubbing loop open just a centimeter or 2. Just enough to slide the dubbing in so it catches, and I'll slide it up. So when I'm tying these, you'll get little bits of extra Simi Seal laying around, and I like to kind of throw that into a pile. I'm going to add some black and purple towards the head of this to give it a nice little color transition. Spread out your fibers evenly, and then you can go ahead and start spinning. You can be pretty generous with your dubbing for your dubbing loop. Okay, get your dubbing loop spun up. And we're going to pick all this out at the end. Just made a brand new tool that's really changing my dubbing game, changing my leech game up. Pretty revolutionary tool. Start spinning your body back towards the tail and just try to make even wraps all the way up. You can see some of that black and purple. I'm going to go ahead and tie off your loop. I'll pinch the fibers and sort of pull them back, keep it nice and clean. Make sure you've got that doubling loop trap. Cut off the excess. We can go ahead and whip finish. Throw in a second for good measure. Crank it down. We're just going to add a little bit of UV. Hit it with the torch. And then we're just going to tease out that dubbing with my handy Wendy's butter knife with a little tiny piece of Velcro on it. Now this tool will be available soon on the Whip Finish website, so keep your eye out for those. The thing I like about the knife is it's thin enough you can get in between the hook shank and the point. It bends a little bit. Get up under there. Oh yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and leave us a comment below letting us know that you have subscribed. We post weekly fishing content, fly tying, all around good times. Thanks for watching. See you next time.